Hi, hello there, Colin Beattie here. Dear friend Alasdair's obviously worked with Alasdair when he put Oran Mor mural together. I'm just going to read from chapter 2, Dawn and Lodgings. So bear with me, thanks. Oh look at what? Look. The cross was a place where several broad streets met, and they could see down two of them, though the dark had made it difficult to see far. And now about a mile away, where the streets reached the crest of a wide shallow hill, each was silhouetted against a pearly paleness. Most of the sky was still black, for the paleness did not reach above the tenement roofs. So it seemed that two little days were starting, one at the end of each street. Rima said it again. Look at what? Can't you see it? Can't you see that? What's the word? There was once a special word for it. Rima looked in the direction of his forefinger and said coldly, "Are you talking about the light in the sky?" Dawn, that's what it was called, dawn. Isn't that a rather sentimental word? It's a fading already. The wind had fallen. Lanark stepped onto the pavement and stood leaning forward and staring along each street in turn, as if wanting to jump to the end of the one, but unable to decide which. Rima's indifference to his excitement had made him forget her for a moment. She said, with slight distaste, "I didn't know you were keen on that kind of thing." Then after a pause, "Good, here's my tram." She went past him onto the road. An antique-looking, almost empty tramcar came groaning along the track and stopped between Lanark and the view. It would have taken him to his lodgings. Rima boarded it. He took a step to follow her, then hesitated and said, "Look, I'll see you again, won't I?" As the tram started moving, Rima waved offhandedly from the platform. He watched her settle in an upstairs seat, hoping she would turn and wave again. She didn't. He looked along these two streets. The one watery light was perceptibly fading from the ends of them. He abruptly crossed over the broadest street and started running up the middle of it. He ran with his gaze on the skyline, having an obscure idea the day would last longer if he reached it before the light completely faded. The wind rose. Great gusts shoved at his back, making it easier to run than walk. The race with the wind toward a fading dawn was the finest thing he had done since coming to the city. When the sky had grown altogether black, he stopped, rested up a closed mouth to recover his breath, then trudged back to the tram stop at the cross. Thank you.